This box right here is coming straight from Fox River Blades, aka Jaden Schubert himself. And this portion of the video is going to be sponsored. I'm very appreciative of that, but that in no way, shape, or form changes any feedback or the way I would go over the product like I usually do in my videos. That being said, Jaden does a lot of custom fixed blades, custom knives, and he's got a very cool background story of what got him into knives and things like that. So I'm going to be sharing all that with you guys. But let's go ahead and dig in here. Here we go. We have a custom-made fixed blade. This is looking good. Oh man, come on now. Fox River Blade sticker. That's looking nice with the orange there. And other than that, just very straightforward unboxing. Still managing to feel premium. But of course, you already know, if you've been into knives at all, you know in the custom world, on the custom side of things, custom knives can definitely get very creative. They can get very epic the way that they're put together by custom knife makers. And we're gonna check this one out, do a little overview, of course, a little review, and of course tell you a little bit more about Fox River Blades. But Sheath experience looking good, loving the hardware right there. And we have the universal little spring loader button. You can move this one around. You got the same distance here to here, there to there, right, and so on and so forth. We'll come back to the Sheath in a moment. Oh boy, man, oh man, check this out, guys. Holy smokes. Where do we even begin? I mean, there is definitely quite a lot going on here. We definitely have to break it down piece by piece. I mean, for starters, I can tell it's a custom-made knife, not a production. Obviously, there's definitely a lot of handwork, sweat, and elbow grease to put this thing together. So there's already a level of appreciation for that right off the bat. I'm going to set it down so you guys can get an overall look of what it looks like. There is the one knife that comes to mind, a folding knife. It kind of looks very close to. And you know, as a knife guy, there's so many knives and designs I've checked out in the past. Sometimes when I see a certain design or geometry, something else comes to mind. I'm sure you guys can relate. But here we go. The best way to do it, for lack of a better approach, is we're going to just break it down here. First things first, check out the blade, right? This has got like an acid wash finish in a way. I mean, I'm loving the sort of belt sort of finish. I can see some lines coming down, which is looking rad here on this flat ground. We have a nice little switch at the top with a little bit of a harpoon, little clip point going on there. And we got some belly here, not the tallest blade out there, but nice and narrow, and I'm sure very slicey. Oh yeah, that feels really good. We got a finger choil on there. We're gonna test that out in a moment. And as for the handle, I want to say this is some nice carbon fiber looking on here. I want to say not necessarily polished, but very nice and smooth finish to it, which looks good. A little bit of a shredded sort of finish to it. That's looking pretty rad. The way he managed to do, I guess, I mean, where's the hardware? There is no hardware here. Typically what you would see, screws, either a Phillips head or a T8. Now we see just some tubes, right? These are like maybe some brass tubes going all the way from one end to another, holding the handles together. That's an interesting little decision there. Check that out. Obviously something you will see a lot more in the custom knife world. That could be your lanyard solution back there for my lanyard people. I'm loving the different layers here. So we got a full tank construction. We have a nice little accent of red right there. And I was talking to Jaden about this because he wanted to feature, you know, his work in the channel. And I thought that was pretty awesome because, you know, he's doing some pretty cool stuff. We were thinking about colors. He asked me what my favorite colors were, which are, you know, I do like monochromatic knives, you know, my silvers, my grays, my blacks and such. But, you know, my favorite color is red. So there's a little bit of hint of red here, which is really cool. I definitely love how he personalized this one. That is very nice. As for the ergos, yeah, definitely a full 4-finger grip here between what could be considered a finger guard and this nice little portion there towards the back of the handle. Man, that fits like a glove. That is pretty hand melting right there, no doubt about it. Even this little peaky section here is not peaky, it's just a little hump. That feels nice on the palm. Nice and round, pretty much, for lack of a better word. So yeah, pretty good, solid 10 out of 10 there in the ergos department. If you had bigger hands, guess what? That's where that finger choke is going to come in clutch, and you're good to go. You can forward choke, do some tip work, some puncturing work if you need to, right? You can get more control of your slicing, do some tabletop cutting with that belly and things like that. So yeah, ergos are absolutely pretty good. Even the reverse grip feels nice. Little Friday night gas station fighting grip. And the Bacall grip, probably not so much, but man, this is awesome. Just a little bit more about Jaden. I want you guys to kind of understand where he comes from. So Jaden from Fox River Blades, he's pretty young, by the way. He started making knives when he was 15 as a hobby. I mean, I didn't even know what the heck I wanted to do with my life when I was 15 years old, I'll tell you that. Started as a hobby, and now it is actually his full-time job, which is pretty cool. Now, Jaden was paralyzed in a car accident in 2021, and he had to basically relearn how to do most daily tasks. He was sharing with me that getting back to work, doing the things he's passionate about, like making knives, was an absolute motivator for him to keep moving forward, keep pushing forward. He's passionate about his work, obviously, and it shows now that I get a chance to check it out here on hand for sure. And his goal is to turn Fox River Blades into a big name in the EDC community. Now, one thing I think is pretty cool, just like myself and a lot of other content creators, we are like a one-man show, one-man operation. So is Jaden. And he really wants to provide the best customer service and the best knives out there without cutting corners. So that's pretty awesome. I know he factors a lot of the community feedback into the kind of work that he does. So if you have any feedback for Jaden, definitely leave a comment down below. He's going to be hanging out down in the comment section, hanging out with you guys, answering questions, reading through all the feedback. And if you want a custom fixed blade, I mean, he's doing some pretty cool stuff. I know lately he's going to be focusing on more EDC knives. He's got tons of wild designs. I mean, you could look through his catalog. His website is going to be linked down below. He can definitely make a custom knife for you, whatever it is you have in mind. Just hit him up and just talk ideas. I'm sure he can definitely make it work. But in the future, he's going to be focusing on very EDC-oriented knives that are friendly for everyday carry, of course. I mean, I got to tell you, I am absolutely impressed with this model here. Yeah, he's got tons of awesome designs. Check it out. This one feels pretty nice on hand. I mean, when it comes to a fixed blade, this just feels good. Now, I'm not sure how much you can do a harpoon clip point blade with a belly and a finger choil in so many different ways where it doesn't look, you know, similar to something else. But, you know, the one thing that came to mind was the Tenable Fenrir, or the Concept Fenrir for that matter, a Sparrow Knife Works design. And the handle is completely different. Obviously, it's a fixed blade, not a folder. It is absolutely custom made. I want to say the harpoon starts a little bit later. It is a narrower design. You do have this nice little finger guard situation here as well. So it's definitely different enough. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a copy or anything. Maybe inspiration, if anything. But again, as a knife guy, I'm sure you guys were probably thinking about this in your minds as well, and just wanted to address that, or I guess point that out too. Now, it being a custom made knife and everything, of course, you got to put it through its paces here. Already got a feel for the blade. Feels nice. Let's go ahead and go piece of paper and cardboard for a very scientific cutting test here. 5x zoom. Let's see how it goes into the paper. Biting into the paper. Oh yeah, that is nice. Definitely biting right away. And again, I'm telling you, that acid wash sort of finish is kind of like a stone wash, acid wash, whatever the sauce is he did on here. Definitely looks really rad, to say the least. Some full slices. Oh yeah. Oh, come on now. That is nice. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, no doubt about it. That is as sharp as you would want a fixed blade, pretty much. No issues there. Got a single wall piece of cardboard, cutting diagonally for better performance. It's gonna look something like this. Oh wow. That is no effort whatsoever. It feels pretty good. I mean, not to mention comfortable. Now, it has some belly. I taper off. That was just me. Not being too intentional about carrying my cut all the way through, because you do have a long cutting path. But yeah, needless to say, guys, the knife cuts. Now, it doesn't kill you, because it ain't that kind of show, but it cuts. By the way, if you got that reference, you are a true OG. Rate the cutting performance on this bad boy 1 through 10. Let me know in the comments. Did we get so excited about the knife that we forgot about the sheath? Yes, the answer is yes. I almost forgot completely about the sheath. Going in and out of the sheath, pretty solid. Nice little click. Not too hard of a click, just very soft, good click. No rattle of any kind. Good, satisfying experience. Got this little portion here to push out with your thumb. I like that he used some premium hardware here. That's nice and shiny. Some shiny screws there. Other than that, just what you would expect from a good sheath experience. It gets the job done. And then once you're ready to cut, you know, you take this bad boy out and you're ready to rock and roll.